live. This is a game. It's not necessarily the same kind of game I normally play. This is a very simple game. I am, a little tired today. I don't really feel like playing a strategy game exactly. I kind of want to just relax a bit. And this is probably the wrong game to do it with, but it is the game that I'm going to attempt to try. This is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. If you haven't seen the game already, it is apparently a very difficult game, but it's also very simple. So, with my mouse cursor here, I can move myself around. And I can also... I have seen other people play this game. I do have an idea of how it works. But I am also... first thing we're going to do. We're going to bump up the mouse sensitivity. Try this. Now... Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake to bump the mouse sensitivity. The way... that the game controls is a little odd. I'm not gonna lie. Takes... It's almost as though the polling rate of when you move your mouse is like very low.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have,
didn't start over.
Or if you left your wallet at home,
I haven't even started yet.
Back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Yeah. So, the general crux of this game is that if you fall many times, you will return to the beginning. Not necessarily this beginning. This is like the little tutorial area that I've still failed to get out of. There we go. That was a good one. I like that one. Let's try this. No. I don't know if my cauldron is gonna stick up there. So maybe we do something like this. But yeah. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I do such a horribly stupid thing? Alright. There we go.
All right.
And
Thanks
we're
for
here.
coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
So, this is the true beginning. And basically we're just going to climb. We're going to climb until we get to the end.
To a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jasper,
Angry puppy
a
out there.
mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a bad one. All right. We got this. Do that. Then we do that. Those are well known. Then we go like, no, not like that. Not like that. All right. So maybe I do want the mouse sensitivity a little lower. still trying to figure it all out. But there is a noticeable lag between when you move the mouse and when he does the movement that you have done. So I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around that. That was a bad mistake. Alright, we're just going to lower ourselves right there. Very nice. We're going to grab ourselves right here. Then... Nice. Alright. Don't push yourself off. Do lift yourself up a little bit. There we go. And this game is supposed to be pretty frustrating. Obviously, right now we're in the very beginning of the game, so I haven't quite reached that level of frustration. But in the future,
in a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
There we go.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Excuse me.
That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
Bennett Foddy,
No
I'm
amount of
trying to
forward
talk.
Progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer
nice.
or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Okay. There we go. So, we need to straighten ourselves out here without throwing ourselves off the ledge. There we go. We want to lower ourselves down. Do one of those. That was actually kind of nice. It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Like I know what I'm doing.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
So I'm trying to get a grasp of there's like a tension system, right? The further away my mouse is from the hammerhead, the more tension there is, more strength that the guy is exerting on it. So I'm kind of trying to get a feel for that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not doing very well. It's something that will probably come, it's a feeling that I will probably get with time. Like when you're driving a different car for the first time, everything feels a little off, a little wrong. And then you spend a little time in the car, a month or two goes by. And you're like, oh yeah, this car's way better than the last one that I was driving. My old car was a piece of shit. Oh, yes. That was a poor decision.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
I wouldn't say that was a
That's a deep
lot.
frustration, a real punch in the gut.
That was a lot. Alright. What am I doing here? That is almost how you do it. Yeah, there we go. No, come on. We can do better than that. Let's just do one of these. And then we'll attempt to get our way up here. For some reason, this rock seems to give me more trouble than it's worth. But I haven't really even made it to the difficult bits yet. Alright. That's not too bad. Doing all right. Alright, now. Gently pull yourself in. Go up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now, to not fall down. Alright, perfect. Oh, okay. You know what, that works. That works too. Don't knock yourself down, though. There we go. Okay. If I simply push myself up, I'm going to have to raise and lower my mouse. My mouse pad isn't very big, so it's kind of difficult to play certain games, and this is one of those games.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle.
Okay.
Build it,
Yeah, that was bad.
and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
No, don't do
But I
that.
couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
He just doesn't shut up, does he? Oh, and then he shut up. Alright. We've got this part down. This part isn't too bad. We just need a little bit more fine motor control, I would say. There we go. Nice, nice. My plan here is to pogo... Okay, not to do that. I mean, kind of, but I wanted to go farther over so that I could actually hit that girder. Seemed like I didn't get a very good grip on the girder last time, though. Which concerns me. Concerned. It is going to be a real pain in the ass to get past that girder. My hand is on the edge of the desk right now, and I'm hoping that my mouse sensor will not freak out about the frayed edges of my... Yep, okay. Mouse pad. But we'll just try that again. No. There we go. Then you go down. And then you don't fall off, though. But, like, the thing is, you're not supposed to fall off. You're supposed to... You know what? This is bad. This is all very bad. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then we'll just... God damn it. Patience. Patience is important in this game. It is all about patience. And not fucking up. Not fucking up is also important in this game. No. Please stop doing that. See, I see what the problem is here. As the hammer is rotating, it's being pushed off the other rock. And also you have to, like, continuously move the mouse down to fight his inability... Okay, that wasn't it. That was not it. That wasn't it. His inability to hold himself up properly. He loses strength and slowly falls down. If you are trying to hold him sideways, that's the wrong way. And down we go. Down to the wine barrels. Please stop. Please. Yeah, there we go. Hey, you know, I also... You wanted to try the Elder Scrolls Online, right? I think I got, like, a key or something like that. I don't really understand.
Got 2 or 1?
Just 1, but I'm not going to use it. If you wanted to play your game. Okay, that was just dumb. I'm distracted, obviously, talking to my girlfriend over here, and I made a poor mistake. Huh. You can grab onto the rock there. You can also push off of the rock there, in case you didn't know. Just like to exemplify exactly what you shouldn't do, so that you can, you know, not make the same mistakes as me if you ever decide to pick up the game. I think my first and foremost mistake is having a small area for my mouse.
No. Oof. Sorry about that.
You don't start with me. Sorry about that bullshit. You know you did this on purpose. Oh, so close. That was like a sweet little combo going on there, and we fucked it up. Alright, one more try. We are not in a great position, but we can still get by. Thank God the barrels have a little lip there for us to grab onto. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend like we're not about to fall off of the barrels, and we're gonna... Nope. We're gonna do one of these. And then... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to... It's very difficult. It's actually very difficult to balance like this. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was almost a... Yeah, okay, we're back here. You know what? That's fine. It's not that bad. You gotta keep working. You know, you gotta practice to be perfect. And all that. Okay. Nope. Alright. Yeah. I get it. I get it why people get really upset at this game now. I really do. I can see it. I can...
Oh, it happened again.
Also, almost, like, you know, chain all the way up there. Oh, that is the wrong spot. Sorry. Just letting out a bit of frustration here. Yeah, you do have to do the little hippity hop over here, don't you? Oh, what the hell? Can I actually rest it up there? Like, if I was not this far away, but like, I don't know, here? I can just throw it up. Alright. Doesn't look like there's a good, like, grip there. Yeah, no, it'll work. It'll work. Just like that. Oh, nope. Not like that, though.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
You're not helping, buddy. Look at that dead stare. He heard me. That's why he looked away. He didn't think I could see him. Can I? No, I'm not quite. There we go. The friction of the hammer on the surfaces is not always intuitive, I have to say. Sometimes you don't expect to have any friction. Sometimes you expect to have a bunch. You don't get any, you know? It is an interesting... Ooh, look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. It's an interesting... I wouldn't say... Well, I guess maybe it's a mechanic. Keeps you on your toes. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Because you never know if that next hammer strike is actually gonna do anything.